Today I'm going to show you how to install vinyl flooring. I'm a professional flooring installer with over 10 years of experience installing vinyl flooring and laminate flooring. Now let's get to this install. As always, I'm putting one of the most important things you can do when installing a vinyl floor, and that's a vapor barrier. Whenever I'm installing a vinyl flooring on top of a concrete subfloor, I am always putting a 6mm poly because it's one of the most important things you can do when installing a vinyl floor. And if you don't install a 6mm poly underneath your vinyl floor, it's gonna fail after only a couple of months. And that's because of the water coming through the slab and the hydrostatic pressure breaking its way through the vinyl floor. And whenever I'm laying a 6mm poly, I always make sure that I overlap the seams and then I tape them. And always make sure to use clear tape. Now that the most important part is done, let's get to the fun part. Whenever you're installing a vinyl floor, you want to make sure that you stagger the planks. That's why I cut every single row at a varied length, creating a staggered pattern. You want to make sure that you're always staggering patterns when installing vinyl floor, because it not only looks better, but if you don't do this, the floor is just going to fall apart. Because it's not going to have any strength and the boards are going to spread apart. Now the first two rows are always going to be the hardest, especially if it's your first time installing a vinyl floor, because these boards are going to want to move around and not click in. But don't worry, because it's possible and you can definitely do this. And now that we have the first two rows secured and clicked in, let's start laying the next rows. So on this vinyl floor, they have a hook and lock locking system. And it's personally one of my favorite locking systems with vinyl floor. And I recommend picking a hook and lock over a drop and lock system. If you have any more questions about vinyl flooring and want to learn more, then write me in the comments and give me a follow.